I'm not going to pretend that I don't think about my ex 100 times a day still, but I got an email today saying that my toll pass needed more money, and I was like, I don't drive. What is that? Oh, I forgot. I added his license plate to my toll pass thing when we went on a trip one time, and I never took it off. I wish I could make somebody fall in love with me, but I can't.
Alright, Kyrene, so you miss your ex so much that even when you get charged for his tolls, it just makes you think about him, and you don't get upset, you don't get mad, you're just thinking about him. Okay, so tell us you regret leaving your ex-husband without telling us you regret leaving your ex-husband. Unfortunately for you, this is not a one-off story. This is actually pretty common. Listen, ladies, I know this girl has said this a bunch of times, but I'm going to say it again. Modern day dating is not all it's cracked up to be, okay? The grass is not greener on the other side. You're not going to go out there and find yourself again and find true love again just because your fifis are telling you that you fell out of love with your husband. You're going to end up like this lady, missing him desperately, thinking, OMG, I am alone again, and I don't want to be alone again. Oh, dating sucks. And I know that your feelings tell you, no, girl, it's not going to happen. You're going to be awesome. You're going to go out there and slay because social media and all your female friends and the woman's playbook and all that tell you that, yes, girl, you're going to go out there and slay, dominate. You're going to be the exception to the rule. But 9 times out of 10, you're either going to fall flat on your face or you're going to find out, hey, the other bad part is that I dragged my children into this, so now they're suffering because of my BS. But you women don't want to see this part of the other side of the story. You believe that you're going to be like the Kardashians. Yeah, keep going with that belief system and keep making those decisions that way. We'll see how that plays out. Before we move on, I want to say thank you, fam, to all of my subscribers for supporting this channel. I truly appreciate all of you who leave comments, who like my videos, and share them on other social media platforms. I truly gotta say thanks, fam. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be here. And for those of you who haven't subscribed yet, I thank you for tuning in, and I hope you decide to hit that subscribe button. Moving on!
I don't care what kind of car you have. I don't care how much money you have. I don't care about your boat. I don't care about your house. I don't care about travel. I don't care about any of those things. I care about how you treat people. I care about how you treat me. You see, I've had those things. I don't want it if you're going to treat me like garbage. It's not worth it. I'm happy just sitting in my house, watching TV, watching Netflix, laughing. It's true.
You know, the only people that say that are the people who grew up with money.
Oh, ho, ho. You don't care about any of those things, about the car, the money, the house, and all that. You just care about the way he treats you because you're going to be happy sitting in your house and watching Netflix. Okay, let's correct that a little bit, okay? You're happy sitting in the house that you got from your ex-husband that you took from him in the divorce. And the only reason you don't care about all these things is because you already got them from your ex-husband. Because there's zero doubt in this girl's mind that if you would have gotten zero out of the divorce, you would have been so sad that your lifestyle completely changed. Everything that you used to have was taken away and you're back to where you were before with nothing. Then you wouldn't be talking this way. You wouldn't be on this high horse acting like, oh yeah, this doesn't matter to me. Oh, it does matter to you. The difference is you already have it because you took it already. Because if it didn't matter to you, I'm pretty sure you would not have to make a video about it and put it out there for the world to say, hey, you know what? I'm so special. I don't care about these things. That's just you getting on social media, thumping your chest and try to virtue signal to the world how incredibly awesome of a person you are, how you don't want all these things because you don't need these things. Sure. Tell you what, why don't you sell your house and get rid of all the things you got from your divorce, and then 3 years on the road, come back and talk to me. I'm pretty sure by then, you'll be changing your tune to, oh, I want an ambitious man, a man who knows how to treat a woman right and take care of her. Unfortunately for you, you got nothing to offer a man to bring you those things. Moving on!
My life is a joke. My last relationship was 5 years of nothing but abuse. I left that relationship thinking that I was going to change my life and be happy and worry about myself. Ended up meeting someone who only wanted a situationship with me for the last year and a half and showed me no love and respect whatsoever. And the funny part is they left me because I went to a bar. Just know I will not be dating from here on out. I'm straight.
All right, fam, this girl has got to say it. At face value, if we're going to take everything that she said at 100% the truth, it sounds like she's had it rough. But unfortunately, see, this gorilla, I tend to believe that usually a story, especially one in relationships, has her side to it, his side to it, and then the truth is somewhere in the middle. She said that she was in a 5-year relationship that was mostly DV and abuse. Hey, I'm sorry about that, Queen. See, this is where this girl is going to pitch in something that you're not going to like to hear. You see, if you went into a relationship with a man who put his hands on you and you put up with it for 5 years, the first thing I got to ask is, why'd you put up with it for 5 years? If he's physically abusing you, call the cops, pack your stuff, and get the hell out. I mean, you chose to stay there. And the common claim that most women say that they were forced to say, well, I'm sorry. In the USA, at least, there are plenty of laws and law enforcement to help women out of those situations. So if you stuck around for 5 years, that's on you. Sorry. Just like a man who marries a woman who takes it for everything he's got. Nobody put a gun to his head. That's on him. Then you said that you got out of it and you got into a situationship and the guy left you because you went to a bar. Okay, what type of bar did you go to? Because that sounds too vague. It sounds like there's a lot of detail missing there. But the most important thing is like the common denominator. You chose the guy from DV and you chose your last situationship who left you. I mean, this girl is convinced that this is the type of queen that will say there are no good men out there while always choosing the bad boys who probably have criminal records. Oh well, moving on.
I'm so single. My phone is so dry. Like, I don't talk to no one. I have no roster. I have no ex I can go back to. Like, I got nothing. I have, like, literally, I don't even go on dates. Like, it's gotten to a point where it's like, I'm so accustomed to being single and living on my own that I don't know if I could break this. You know what I mean? And, like, when I see other couples and I see all the they go through the compromise, and, like, I'm selfish. I'm so goddamn selfish, and, like, I'm starting to feel like I don't know how to relate to another person or care about another person's feelings, or, like, you know, I don't even notice the consequences of my own actions. Like, I don't know. Like, I feel like when you're single for so long and you choose yourself and your peace, like, people just think you're socially awkward because they think you don't read the room. But it's just like, I don't really care about anyone else's expectations or how they see me because I'm so, like, alone and I just do whatever the fuck I want. You know what I mean? Like, does anyone else relate to this? Like, what the fuck? Like, I don't know if I make any sense.
Oh my God, who the hell cares?
Oh, Queen, that's simple. See, you're very young, and that's the initial burst of being alone and having that freedom. In other words, you broke away from your parents. You're no longer under your dad's rules because you thought that your dad was oppressing you, and you're like, okay, I'm living on my own. I can pay my bills barely, but that's about it. And yeah, you don't want to be in a relationship with anybody else. Well, let me tell you something, sister. That's going to be short-lived. Why? Because this girl has said it for a long time, and I've yet to be proven wrong on what I'm about to say. Women end up lonely, and men end up alone. There's a difference. Being alone long-term is something that men can handle. I mean, men don't have a problem with, like, casually dating a woman and just staying alone and keep building their wealth, keep on going. Women, on the other hand, are not built to sports date like a man does. Nope. Women are going to be like, okay, I can do it for a while. Then after a while, oh, I'm tired of this. I want a man I can respect. I want to be in a committed relationship. And that's where the feeling lonely part comes in. You're not there yet. You're in the initial burst, and yeah, I applaud you. You're all big and bad. Like if you were like a womanist superhero and throw your cape on and go out there and slay. Except eventually, you know, you're going to be the hero long enough until you see yourself turn into the villain. As in, OMG, I need a man. I need a relationship. I don't want to do this on my own anymore. And that's the biggest thing for women, the want. Oh, well. Moving on.
Hello.
Hi, is this Taylor?
Yeah, who is this?
This is Renee.
Oh.
Do you know who I am?
Yeah. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, so I'm Jake's wife. So I, supposedly y'all have, you know, been, like, cooking up and meeting up with each other for, like, quite a while now. And so, yeah, like, I mean, did you know I, like, existed? And, I mean, I'm just confused why you would continue to have relations with a married man. Like, if you knew about me, why would you continue to be with a man that's married?
Oh, yeah. First I just want to preface and say I had no idea that he was married, obviously, like...
But you didn't, I mean, I found his Tinder profile. You didn't see the picture of him pushing a stroller and think, maybe this man's married, or...
Like, his bio literally says just keeping it on the DL and that he's looking for some fun. Like, there were no red flags there.
I mean, like, obviously, like, I was like, oh, you have a kid? Like, I addressed that right away, just, like, to make sure. I'm looking for somebody with children. Like, I'm a single mom, and I wasn't really looking for anything serious. And so I did ask him about that, and he just told me that, like, he and his wife had just gotten divorced a couple months ago. Like, he wasn't really, like, when he made his account, like, he wasn't really in a place for anything serious. He just wanted something fun for a little bit. And so that's kind of just how it started for the both of us. And I just assumed he was another, like, a single father.
Okay, well, we're not divorced. And I literally just had a baby 8 weeks ago. Did he tell you that? We had a baby 8 weeks ago.
No. And I'm so sorry.
Okay, well, I don't know what it's going to mean for, you know, the two of you or whatever, but now that I've talked to you and you've, like, confirmed what I've, you know, kind of heard, I'm definitely going to call him out. So,
yeah. No, I mean, 100%. So. I think, like, for the past couple months we've been talking about, like, maybe moving in together, but obviously now that I know, like, obviously it's done. I would never, and I feel so bad, and I'm so sorry. I had no idea that oh my God, that you had a baby, and I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
I mean, it's a little late for sorry, but yeah, I mean, whatever happens between the two of you happens between the two of you, but I'm just letting you know, like, I'm going to let him know that we talked, and, like, I'm definitely calling him out on this. So, like, I don't know if that means you guys, you know, maybe you guys will get what you want out of it, or I don't know, maybe you guys will, like, split like you say, but yeah, anyway, I just wanted to call you and confirm before I, like, you know, called him out.
No, I understand.
So thanks for talking with me, but yeah, wow.
I'm sorry.
Bye.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
All right, ladies. After hearing that, I'm pretty sure you're all thinking, oh, that guy is a total POS. And let this gorilla say, there are a bunch of sides, a bunch of discussions that can come out of this little 3-minute clip right here. And this gorilla is not blind to all of them. But for this video's discussion's sake, I'm going to point something out that you women don't think about because it just comes natural to you. But men think about this. I'm pretty sure that my experienced male viewers saw this video, heard it, and their first thought about it wasn't, oh, this guy is a POS. No. My experienced male viewers will tell you more than likely the first thing that went through their minds is, isn't it amazing how you women constantly select these POSs? These are the type of men that you choose? I mean, sweetheart, you said that the man made a dating profile with him pushing a stroller, and that single mom that was his side piece went for him. Do you actually think that you making this phone call to her and talking to her is going to 100% convince her to stop seeing him? You don't think that they've actually talked about him leaving you already? Notice that certain guys that have this certain type of swagger, which we call the Chaz and the Tyrells, the Pookies and the Ray Rays, the guys who got multiple baby mamas, they all have very similar characteristics that you women always go for. I bet you that single mom that saw his dating profile ignored a bunch of average guys. Didn't care that this guy was pushing a stroller. No, he had those features. Oh, that drove him crazy. And you ladies always say, oh, well, it's not fair that you blame us because, you know, we don't know that this guy is going to be fit for or not. Sorry. Stop right there. Yes, this gorilla is going to blame you. This gorilla is going to say, this is on you. Want to know why? Because if this gorilla can hold my male viewers to a standard, especially the young ones, and I'm constantly telling them, hey, don't make the vetting process short. If you're thinking you want to get married with a woman, you've got to vet her for a long period of time. And a year is way too short. In fact, 2 years is too short for making a decision that's going to affect you for the rest of your life. We're talking 3 years plus because you don't know that person. She could put on a show for several years. You have to know as much about this person as possible before you get in with her because she can ruin your life. Well, guess what, ladies? That applies both ways. That applies to you too. I understand that you women say, oh, well, I loved him and I married him and whatever, and that's not fair for you holding me to the standard. Well, that's how you end up like this queen. Gave birth 8 weeks ago, and the Chad she chose over Mr. Average, guess what? He's already got a side piece and he's thinking about leaving you for the side piece. And I promise you, 5-6 years down the road, he'll do the same to her. You know what the funniest part of all this is? 7-8 years down the road, both this queen who got cheated on and the one on the phone are going to be on the dating app saying that they're ready to settle. Putting their used up high mileage roast beef out there, looking for a blue pill beta simp to step in and play stepdad because that's the best that they got to offer. And the saddest part about that, there's always going to be one ready to pay filet mignon prices for beat up roast beef. I'm just saying, if you enjoy this audit, click on the video in the end screen for more content. If you would like to support the channel, please follow the link in the description to donate to our beer fund, or like, subscribe, and share this video on other social media platforms. If you agree or disagree with anything about this audit, please let us know in the comments. I'm going to leave this audit right here. I'll see all of you in the next episode.